According to Don the Beachcomber's widow, Phoebe Beach, Don invented the Mai Tai in 1933. That's a whole 11 years before Trader Vic's claims to have invented the Mai Tai in 1944. If Don had invented this drink in 1933, it would have been sometime between the repeal of Prohibition on December 5th and the end of that year. The year of this creation is what was relayed by Phoebe Beach to Jeff Berry for his 2010 book, Beach Bum Remixed. Phoebe Beach and her husband Arnold Bitner also had claimed this in their 2001 book, Hawaii Tropical Rum Drinks and Cuisine by Don the Beachcomber. They say that Don did in fact create the Mai Tai in 1933, but never put it on the menu, and instead reintroduced this drink at the original Don the Beachcomber restaurant in Waikiki, probably in 1956. They also go on to claim that Trader Vic eventually admitted in person to Don that Don had created the Mai Tai, but the source is a letter received by Don Chapman from a Honolulu advisor columnist by the name of Jim Bishop, and the information told to us in this letter basically says nothing. At least nothing concrete, and the words Mai Tai are never used. Phoebe Beach and Arnold Bitner had also claimed that the Mai Tai was on Don the Beachcomber menus in the early 1940s, because there are menus with a 1941 copyright that have the Mai Tai on the menu, and that is 3 years before Trader Vic's claims to have created the drink in 1944. But as Barry points out in Beach Bum Remix, many of Don's menus had the 1941 copyright that were from much later, and that can be determined by the menu prices. You can also even find menus for sale online today from 1965 that have the 1941 copyright. So let's get to making the Don the Beachcomber's Mai Tai and see if it's anything like the Trader Vic's Mai Tai. In the Phoebe Beach book, this is called the original Mai Tai, but in the Don the Beachcomber and Jeff Berry universe, this goes by the Mai Tai Swizzle. The Phoebe Beach and Arnold Bitner book does call to shake the drink for 1 minute on medium speed. I don't know what shaking on medium speed means, but we're going to use a drink mixer instead. With 1 dash of Pernod, 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, half an ounce of Cointreau, a 1/4 ounce of Falernum, 1 ounce of grapefruit juice, 3/4 ounces of fresh lime juice. The recipe calls for 1 ounce of Cuban rum, which I don't have, so I will be using Bacardi 8 instead. And it calls for 1.5 ounces of Meyer's Plantation rum, but instead, I'm going to use 1.5 ounces of Caruba. Serve this in a double old-fashioned glass. And garnish with 4 sprigs of mint and a pineapple spear. The book does call to sip slowly through mint sprigs until desired effect results. So let's do that. If I was rating this on a scale of 1 to 10, how much it tastes like a Mai Tai, it would be a 0. It tastes like a zombie. It's got that Pernod, it's got that grapefruit juice coming forward, you can taste the Falernum, but I don't pick up any flavors that I associate with a Mai Tai. It's not a bad drink at all. If you like Don drinks and you like the zombie, this Mai Tai version is something you're gonna like. Now the biggest hole in this Mai Tai origin story is that Mick Brownlee, a bartender that worked with Don for over 10 years, claimed to Jeff Berry that Don never said he created the Mai Tai, but that the Mai Tai was a variation of the QB Cooler, a drink that could have been on the menu at Don the Beachcomber's in 1937, when A1 Mr. Victor Bergeron visited that location in Hollywood. And so begins our journey into the world of the Mai Tai all month long. Nothing but the Mai Tai here on the Make and Drink channel, and I promise to try to keep it interesting, culminating in a special episode on Mai Tai Day, which is of course August 30th. That's it for this one. See you on the next one, and happy Mai Tai month, everyone.